So don't ever be afraid or feel guilty of delegating some of that harder work or that dirty work, so to speak, to your support staff. Number 4, some nurses, especially new nurses, feel guilty for asking to delegate because let's be real, some of the tasks that we can delegate, like personal hygiene or cleaning up a patient that maybe wet the bed or soiled the bed, post-mortem care, things like that are kind of dirty, right? Like they're yucky, they're dirty, like nobody really wants to do them. Like I don't want to do them. I don't know any tech or CNA that I've delegated to that like is jumping up and down to do postmortem care because like that's their favorite thing. So the tasks like that we can delegate are sometimes like a little bit more of the dirty work. And that's just a fact of what we do. It's a fact of what we do as nurses, and it's a fact of what we do as a CNA or a tech. I started my career as a CNA. And I showed up to work expecting that the nurse was going to delegate those tasks to me because there are only things that the nurse can do that I cannot. And in coming in and supporting with the nurse with those tasks that I can do, I'm clearing his or her plate so that he or she can stay solid in the lane of taking care of the things that only he or she can do under her license, under his license, right? So from the perspective of having been a CNA, I expect that the nurse is going to delegate tasks to me, vital signs, post-mortem care, personal hygiene, mealtime, stocking rooms, cleaning rooms. It was a very clear expectation that that was my role, and that my role as a CNA or a tech was to support the nurse, which meant that the nurse has that clinical judgment to say, these are the things that I need support with so that I can finish the things that only I can do. So don't ever be afraid or feel guilty of delegating some of that harder work or that dirty work, so to speak, to your support staff, because that should be an expectation for them. They know when they got hired what their job duties include, and they also know that their job duties do include some of the dirty work and some of the hard work, right? So don't ever feel guilty because we are all in this together, and our goal is to provide excellent patient care. And by not delegating tasks and allowing yourself to be overwhelmed, it sets you up to make mistakes in things that only a nurse can do, like giving that IV push or verifying those medications or giving high quality teaching. You can't do those things well and effectively if your plate is full of like cleaning bedpans and doing toothbrushing and cleaning up after meals. Like that is not appropriate. And there's no reason to feel guilty for doing your job effectively and safely and leveraging the teammates that they have given you to partner with you to give excellent patient care.